Hey Grand Adventurers, welcome back. I'm your host, Mark Guido. And after 4 straight weeks in Canadian national parks, it feels terrific to be right here on this beautiful lake outside of Prince George, British Columbia, and do almost nothing for the entire week. Stay tuned. Prince George is a small city in north-central British Columbia, Canada, situated at the confluence of the Fraser and Nechako rivers. Its origins can be traced to the Northwest Company fur trading post of Fort George, which was established in 1807 by Simon Fraser and named in honor of King George III. The city itself has a population of over 76,000. Increasing to more than 89,000 when including the outlying metro area. It's often referred to as the northern capital of British Columbia, as it's a center for higher education, healthcare, government services, arts and entertainment, sports, and support for major area industries, such as forest products and mining. It's also the only thing other than forest for a couple of 100 miles in any direction. As such, the commercial strip along Caribou Highway, also known as Provincial Route 97, serves as an excellent resupply point for RVers traveling through northern BC. We started our week in the Prince George area with 2 nights at Northern Experience RV, a few miles south of town. This comfortable, cozy, and quiet 30-amp full hookup pull-through cost us approximately $60 Canadian per night, or roughly $44 US. But having gone east in 2024, it's been too long since we've boondocked. And after spending the past month in the national parks of the Canadian Rockies, we longed for a peaceful boondocking stay to unwind and relax this week. This was also the week of Canada Day, and now it's just Independence Day in the US. So we used Northern Experience as a base camp to scout the busy boondocking sites close to Prince George. We found what we were looking for on the shores of Ste. Marie Lake and moved locations on Canada Day, which fell on a Tuesday this year. The province has designated hundreds of spots on Crown land as recreation areas that occasionally have minimal facilities like picnic tables or a pit toilet, but very often don't have anything except a relatively flat place to park an RV or a tent. This designated BC recreation area, called Ste. Marie Lake West, sits on a pristine 119-acre lake at an elevation of 2,657 feet, about a half-hour's drive southeast of Prince George, the last 10 miles of which are on gravel forest road. There are a few picnic tables scattered about here, constructed in such a way that no one's going to steal these. And our spot even includes a fire ring. There's no charge to camp at St. Marie Lake, and the maximum stay is 14 days. Lots of folks are here for the Canadian holiday, but we're hearing little besides the haunting cries of a loon from across the lake. Our second day at St. Marie Lake brought periodic rain. Also, we've had here our first encounter with northern BC's famed mosquitoes, black flies, and horse flies. So these were the perfect reasons to set up our King Camp Conlight 400 for a comfortable community space and outdoor shelter during our stay. For a little essential R&R, St. Marie Lake has been precisely what the doctor ordered. And our restful sleep each night here has been enhanced by our quality RV mattress from our valued video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. Improve your sleep while camping with a new RV mattress from our video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. They offer 4 different mattress constructions in 21 different sizes, depending on preference and price point. Everything from standard queen to all of those funky, odd RV sizes. Brooklyn Bedding manufactures all of its mattresses right at their factory in Arizona. And RVmattress.com ships them right to your door for free, all rolled up and compressed in a vacuum seal. Just cut the wrap to unroll the mattress onto your bed, then cut the vacuum seal. For our mattress, Brooklyn Bedding starts with a layer of high-density foam for a supported base. Just above the base, an 8-inch core of over 1,000 individually encased coils provides the essential support. Immediately above the coils is a 1-inch layer of memory foam and 2-inch layer of hyper-elastic Titan Flex foam. Finally, at the very top is a 1.5-inch layer of antimicrobial Copperflex foam with Titan Cool, which is designed to maintain an ideal sleep body temperature of 88 degrees. Every RV mattress from Brooklyn Bedding comes with a limited lifetime warranty and a 120-night sleep trial. Visit rvmattress.com/grandadventure and use code GRANDADVENTURE to get a full 30% off your entire order. Boondocking right on the lakeshore has provided the perfect excuse for getting our boat off the roof of the truck to paddle right from camp. At the eastern end of the lake, a deep slough leads off through the BC forest. I'm going to need to take the opportunity to explore this a bit further before we leave here. About a half hour north of Prince George, the Huble Homestead Historic Site offers a glimpse into the lives of early settlers in northern British Columbia. In 1905, Albert Huble and Edward Seebach established trap lines along the Fraser River, upstream of Prince George, near an historic Fraser River crossing called Giscombe Portage. The two men foresaw the location's importance as a transportation route and set up a homestead and a general store here to cater to travelers, becoming a regular stop for the paddle wheelers that made their way up and down the Fraser River. While many of the buildings at Huble Homestead today are reproductions based on drawings, original foundations, and Albert Huble's diary accounts, the farmhouse is a restoration of the original family homestead. A blacksmith shop would have been a necessity for Huble and Seebeck to keep their teams of draft horses shod, and their wagons and carts in good repair. Furnished almost entirely with the tools of Prince George pioneer blacksmith John Banzer, this building has a fully functioning forge. Visitors may shop today at the Seebeck and Huble General Store. For a glimpse into the region's more modern history, there's the Central BC Railway and Forestry Museum in Prince George, which focuses on two of the region's historically most important industries. The museum's collection consists of over 60 pieces of rolling stock, 10 historical buildings, and numerous smaller artifacts, making this 8-acre site a must-visit for any railroad buff. Join us as we celebrate July 4th while in Canada, right after we take a quick ad break to pay the bills. So stay tuned. It feels a bit odd to be outside the country for the Independence Day holiday, but we've nevertheless broken out the stars and stripes for our July 4th celebration by the lake. We've planned a barbecue to celebrate the holiday. But before we eat, Eddie at large has inflated his paddleboard, and we're going to head back to that slough to explore together. Oh, look!
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, man. You probably didn't get that, did you?
No, I thought I... Filled with blossoming lily pads, this waterway is absolutely mesmerizing. We've seen both a swimming beaver and a bald eagle flying overhead, a fitting tribute on this Independence Day paddle.
Show everybody how hard you paddle.
After about a half mile or so, the slough opens onto beautiful and serene Ste. Marie Lake East. With no portage required, and you can actually kayak from one lake to the other. Oh, not with a cigarette. Burgers, pork tenderloin, corn on the cob, sweet watermelon, and homemade brownies are the perfect accompaniment for our lakefront views as we wrap up our visit to the Prince George area. We hope that you've enjoyed visiting the Prince George area and boondocking on beautiful, serene Ste. Marie Lake with us. Now, coming up next week, we're going to be heading off to Smithers, British Columbia. So if you're not yet a grand adventurer, there is no better time than right now for you to go smash that little subscribe button right down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen and ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a grand adventure, which we premiere right here every Wednesday evening. We'd be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. Understand it's extremely important to us that if you like this episode, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, that's where you'll find the comment section where we love to hear from you each and every week. So until next Wednesday from Smithers, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.